Item number 12, resolution to approve the appointment of Diana K. May as County Attorney for El Paso County and to improve an employment agreement. Amy Folsom, County Attorney. Diana, come on up. And Mr. Chair, if I could, I'll kick this celebration off, and it is truly a celebration. Diana, it is absolutely my honor and my privilege to sponsor this resolution for you to be our next county attorney. Many of you in the room know Diana. In thinking about how I would kick this off, I thought, what singular word could I find that could actually encapsulate this tremendous woman? And the word that I kept coming back to time and time again, Diana, was gift. That you are a gift to this community, to your friends, and to your family. Your career in this county is truly unmatched. Nearly a decade and a half as a prosecutor. I had the privilege of spending most of those years with you and witnessing Diana's true passion, her true commitment, the dedication, the zeal. I've used the word unmatched before, and I don't use that lightly, but in all my experience with the county, I can honestly say that no one did it better than you, working on behalf of those who could no longer protect themselves. You truly were a gift to this community as a prosecutor. In 2011, Diana joined the county attorney's office, and what struck me most about, again, another special part of you is your true servant's heart. You had been an expert at the DA's office in so many different things, and then you come to the county attorney's office, and it's a whole different world of law. And those of you who know Diana know that this is how she would approach it, and that is, what do I need to do? How do I learn? Teach me. Where is it that I need to start to rebuild and still become an expert again in the field? And that's absolutely what you did. And again, that servant's heart will serve you well as county attorney. Diana, you are a gift to your friends. There are so many here. I know you all know what I'm going to be talking about. I don't know how you do it, but you are selfless, truly, in terms of what you give to other people. Your time, your emotion, your support, your passion. I don't know how you have time to do it for this many people, but it's obvious that you do. And I, for one, am so grateful for 22 years of all of that. So there are loads of people who want to speak, but Diana, thank you. Thank you for teaching me your passion. Thank you for demonstrating what it's like to be a woman of character, a woman of leadership, and I know you're going to do great things.
All right. Thank you. That's awesome. So I know you've got the microphone there, but you don't get to speak.
Okay.
Yeah, you're going to have to hold on for a little bit. All right, here's how we're going to do this. I want anybody who would like an opportunity to speak about Diana, you can say nice things, but roasting is absolutely encouraged. So I'd like you to please start making your way down to the podium. And if you would, when you speak or before you speak, please sign in, state your name, so we can have that for the record, and then you may begin your roasting. Sheriff Elder.
Bill Elder. Does that help? Diana, you are like Amy said, you are the most amazing attorney I think I've ever met. You are a gifted prosecutor. We have spent a lot more time than I feel comfortable working through different deals over the last 4 years. Your advice has been spot on. I could not be more excited to have you be the county attorney, and so congratulations.
All right, Peter.
Good morning, everyone. Peter Lichtman with the County Attorney's Office. I just want to preface this by saying that even though Diana is going to be my new boss and everybody's boss at the County Attorney's Office, and that she has yet to determine what our duties are going to be, this in no way is for me sucking up on behalf of that. So not at all, it has nothing to do with that. That being said, I think on behalf of the office, on both our civil side as well as the DHS side, I've been given some authority to speak on behalf of everybody to let you know that we certainly support Diana's appointment. But more importantly, on a personal level, we all believe, without a fault, without anybody, without exception, that Diana is an incredible mentor. And I say that even as I'm older than her, as attorneys, we always learn. And when I joined the county attorney's office about 2 years ago, I can honestly say I was blown away by Diana's work ethic, by her knowledge. I knew her background, and I knew she had been at the DA's office for well over 10 years. What I found amazing was her incredible knowledge of employment law and HR advising and civil law that, frankly, when I was a prosecutor and I left, I had no clue about any of that. The fact that Diana comes across as a subject matter expert on these things as if she's done it her entire career speaks volumes to the type of attorney she is. The other thing that I think is very important to know, Amy said it very well, but Diana's, in terms of being a public servant, you will not find somebody who works harder. That's not an exaggeration. Diana will text all hours of the night. That's a good thing. While I'm on that subject, though, one of our attorneys could not be here. I don't want to name his name. He's on the civil side, and it's not Cole or Stephen. But he did want me to convey that if you could pass on, this is exactly his quote, if you could pass on that we're all better lawyers because of her mentoring, that would be great. That's very nice. The rest I know you won't hold against him, but he said also if you could get a dig in about her unfortunate iPhone autocorrects, I'd owe you lunch. I don't know if that was meant for public consumption, but we do all have a joke, and it's quite honestly, I routinely secure the assistance of several paralegals in our office, and at one time I've even asked the county attorney to translate an email from Diana because she speaks a very unique language called Dianese. And I even tried Google Translator once, and it couldn't help me. So with that being said, I think we are all incredibly excited for her leadership. In terms of her being a manager, I just want to say that when a manager engenders such loyalty and such good feelings, I think it says a lot about them. I don't think you will find anybody in our office that isn't excited to be working with her. I have seen her work with both a very driven, direct way as a taskmaster, equally as supportive, compassionate, empathetic to people's daily lives, and very cognizant of their abilities. So I just want to say you are making a great choice. Thank you.
Thank you. I think the author of that text message is here and perhaps would like to attempt to defend the indefensible.
Right. I made it. I won't be quite as long-winded as Mr. Lichtman was, but I just wanted to say thank you, Diana. Peter had mentioned something about how Diana becomes a subject matter expert at any area of law that you hand her. I think that she did it at the DA's office, being the statewide strangulation expert. I think she did it here, becoming the employment law expert. She's our litigation expert. She's an expert at everything. And I've had the benefit of getting to tag along and be Diana's sidekick for the last 7 or so years. And I got to see what becoming an expert looks like. It does involve a lot of evening work. It involves a lot of, here's 75 cases I sent you overnight. Go ahead and read those. Aqueduct, lemur, filibuster, please, thank you. It's been wonderful working for Diana, and I don't think that the board could have made a better choice. I didn't even announce who I was because I got so excited. Kenny Hodges from County Attorney's Office.
Mr. Klafke.
Good morning, Commissioner Stephen Klafke, Assistant County Attorney. I'm going to take a little bit of a different tack today. Usually I'm quite humorous. At least I think so.
I was going to say, yeah, it's, I've never noticed that before, so.
Thank you. I appreciate that, sir. So I think Amy said a great word from her perspective, that Diana's a gift. I think for me that word is inspiration. And so that's coming from a younger lawyer who's worked with Diana for almost 7 years, kind of observing her, how she works. And it's truly been inspirational. It's been inspirational to see obstacles she's overcome in her personal life, very substantial ones. It's been inspirational to see her just deal with a very large, stressful case, and at the same time send an email out to the office saying, hey guys, we need to schedule birthday parties. What's everyone doing? So that sort of dynamic. If you have had the chance to sit and talk with Diana in her office, you'll notice that she has a lot of things hanging up and kind of around. You'll see sort of mementos of cases she's worked in the past. You'll see family affects, and you'll see quotes. And if I can get the overhead, I snuck in her office. And this is not her picture when she started at the DA's office. I did not do that to Amy, so I won't do that to Diana. But can we zoom out a little bit? Move this down.
Keep going for the reveal. There we go.
Okay, so this was one that I just randomly went in and snapped a picture of, and I think this is a theme with Diana. So it says, constant effort and frequent mistakes are the stepping stones of genius. And to me, Diana is, she's sort of this idol, on this pedestal that I strive to be one day. But this is her attitude, right? She says, I fall, but I get back up twice as strong. And someone in this position and with this much experience for someone like me, that is truly inspirational. So wonderful choice. We are all very happy. Thank you.
That was the best.
Julie Crow, Executive Director of Department of Human Services. I also support Diana May in this position. I think she's going to do a wonderful job and agree. She works so hard. And I've had the opportunity to work with her on employment cases and also on some DHS, child abuse and neglect issues, and she immediately responds to you with great advice, evenings, weekends, any time of the day. And so I just want to say on behalf of DHS, we're excited to work with Diana in this new position. Thank you.
Good morning, Commissioners. Nikki Simmons, County Controller. Wanted to come up here and just briefly say that we were very excited to work with Diana. Commissioner Waller asked us to roast her, but there's not really a whole lot we can roast her with. She always comes across very kind. Anything she asks us to do always comes with a please. Even it's a very hard task, she's always like, can you please do this? We've always been impressed with your ability to take a task that is brand new and become an expert in it within a day or minutes sometimes, that you just delve in and take a really complicated concept and just grasp it immediately. So very thrilled about this appointment, and so 100% support you and just thrilled, and wanted to be brief, which is apparently not a skill that Peter Lichtman has.
Yes. Hi, Jennifer Furta, citizen at large. I'm here representing our Cheyenne Mountain Lacrosse Club parents. Di's son and all of our sons play lacrosse together, and I cannot think of a better person. She's the team mom. She is authentic as they come. She is so genuine. She takes care of the boys. She takes care of the parents. So I am sure she is going to take care of everybody in this position as well. So we are so excited just to have this greatness in our team. Thank you.
Hi, everybody. Susan Payne, founder of Safe to Tell and former Colorado Springs police officer. But I have to say, over the years, working with Diana in both so many nonprofits that were about the safety of children or the advocacy for victims, but even as a young police officer, when we first became friends, her incredible work ethic of putting together cases for prosecution and also there for the victim advocacy. And for many of you, you know that school safety, obviously in Colorado, has been a headline event. But over the years of Safe to Tell nonprofit, Diana has always been that confident, that consultant of here's what we can do legally, here's some legislative things, just that perfect guidance. And I just wanted to say, I remember a few years ago with our chief deputy at the Attorney General's office, and he's like, you know, we don't need any help from the outside because we've got all the expertise we need inside. And I brought a draft of what Diana had written, and he said, oh my gosh, who wrote this? This is brilliant. So I am just so proud of her, not only as a leader, she's a leader in our community as well, and it's an honor to support her, and thank you for such a great decision.
Henry Yankowski, County Administrator. I also wanted to say what a great choice that Diana is to be county attorney. And I read that please in her emails a little bit differently. So I don't know, you all can read them as she's being very, nice, but I think she was telling me, please, get this done. But anyway, Diana has always been there for me, whether it's a late night call for some fire declaration or early in the morning on a Saturday when I'm sure she has other things. And the funny thing is, I believe at her house, she does not get good cell phone reception because I can hear the wind whistling and she has to move around. I'm like, well, maybe if you move around a little farther out there. And she goes, well, I'm all the way out. So anyway, we've had numerous cases over the 3.5 years I've been here, and she's just been invaluable. So.
Is there anybody else in the audience that would like to speak on this? Here he comes.
I didn't want to be the last.
One demerit for that.
Craig Dossie, Director of Planning Community Development. I just wanted to caution Diana that she just had a whole line of attorneys get up and give her compliments. I think anybody should be scared moving into a position where you have attorneys giving you compliments. I don't know Diana really well. We haven't worked together that closely on land use items. I will say that under Amy's guidance, I think our two offices have begun working better than we ever have in my 11 years with the county. I really look forward to getting to know Diana more. I think she obviously has been a great thing for the county. I think she's going to be a great thing for our department moving forward. And I also look forward to sharing the many hours of land use hearings that we get to endure as a staff. So Diana, congratulations. Again, I think a great choice.
Thank you. Mr. Cuthbertson.
He moves faster than I do. That's not really fair. Scott Cuthbertson, Executive Director of Public Works for the county. I want to commend you on your selection here, and I was thinking about our comments and what to say here on behalf of the department. I would say that as a unique situation we have in Department of Public Works, we strive to challenge the attorney. And whether it's the middle of the night or a personnel matter, when I call and speak to Diana about something, and you hear, we knew we had found something that she has not been an expert in, but she goes out and researches it and is very aggressive at helping us solve those kind of problems, whether it's in the middle of a bomb cyclone or a personnel challenge. But again, excellent choice, and congratulations to you. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Is there anybody else that would like to speak? We'll wait on you. Take your time.
It's a long set of stairs. Ryan Parsell, Public Information Office. Thinking about how our department interacts with the county attorney's office, it's incredibly important for us to have the right person in that job because we work hand in hand to make sure that people understand what's going on in the county, and that can be really complicated during litigation and whatnot. And so just think that this is such an incredible choice. In my time here, just have nothing but trust for you and what it is that you bring to the table and how you lead the team. And Nikki Simmons is terrified of you, which is also a positive thing. So great choice. Commend the board for that. Thank you.
Thanks.
I don't know if that's good or bad.
I
think Nikki wants a rebuttal.
No seconds. No seconds.
Can I rebut that?
Yes.
'Cause I feel like Ryan Parcell just lied on public record. Because, no, Diana's one of my favorite people, so there we go.
Is there anybody else that would like to speak on our appointment of Diana May as a new county attorney? All right, seeing none, you can have the floor, but keep in mind, we have not voted yet.
Keeping that in mind, first of all, Chair Waller, Vice Chair Gonzalez, and Commissioners Williams, Bremer, and Vanderwolf, thank you for this opportunity. I am humbled by you selecting me, hopefully, as your next county attorney, and I'm honored and I feel very supported. I also think that it's an honor to be selected to head up the best county attorney's office in the state of Colorado. We have folks here from our civil side, we have folks here from our DHS side, and everyone is phenomenal. What makes this office great is a great leader, but also, as you noted with the employees, the people that work with you. We have amazing attorneys, we have amazing staff, and they care about the county and they care about doing what their job is. I also feel very honored because I have the opportunity to now continue to support department head, some of the directors that spoke, some of the other ones that are here. You have a great directors. You have a great organization. In addition, I'm going to have the honor of supporting elected officials. I appreciate Chuck's comments, and Sheriff, I appreciate your comments. And I think that's a continued honor that I'm very much looking forward to. Amy, thank you. Thank you for your 22 years of friendship. Thank you for our relationship at the DA's office. We had some fun. We kicked some butt, and we put away some really bad people. And so I honor and cherish that relationship. Thank you for encouraging me to spread my wings and to come over here to the civil and work at the county attorney's office. That was a tough decision for me, but it was the right decision. I also thank you for being an amazing leader. You have set the bar very high for the county attorney position, and I hope that I can meet the expectations and live up to the reputation that you have left behind, because those are big steps, big steps. I want to give a little shout out to my parents. My parents aren't able to be here, but they are hopefully listening and watching. And obviously I wouldn't be here but for them, but I mean that in two different ways. My parents taught me important values and lessons in life. My parents taught my siblings and I, and my brother's able to be here, and I know my sister's watching, a lot of lessons. And one of those lessons was hard work can get you exactly where you want to be. I may not have been the smartest person. I may have, grown up in a rural community out in Lamar without the best education in the world. But I was taught by my parents to work hard, and you will succeed at what you want to do if you work hard. So I thank them for that very much. My parents also taught me the important value of surrounding yourself with good people. And I've been able to do that both personally and professionally. On a professional level, I know I have support and friends here from the DA's office. I was able to surround myself with those people at the DA's office, and I still do. I was able to surround myself with the great folks here at the county, not just the people in our office, but people like Miss McGee up there somewhere, but great folks here at the county. I also surrounded myself with great folks at the police department. I know the chief was here and the two deputy chiefs were here. I think they had to leave. But I have a huge heart for law enforcement. It probably has to do with my husband being a police officer for 31 years. But surrounding yourself with the good folks at the police department, surrounding yourself with the good folks here at the sheriff's office. You guys are in a great law enforcement organization. And I think that is a lesson that I've learned, is surrounding yourself professionally with great folks. In addition, I think it's important to surround yourself personally with great folks. You've had the opportunity to hear from some of them today, but they're the great folks that I grew up with as a little kid out in Lamar, Colorado. They're the great folks that, and amazing friendships I've developed from the DA's office, people like Amy and Vicki and Meredith and Annette and Lisa and Jane and Susan. Debbie, there's just an amazing group of personal folks and relationships that I've been able to develop and help me grow as a person and as a professional. There's also my book club, which is Amy's same book club, and we have still yet to read a book. Just going on the record of that. In addition, I have you had Jen Furta come up and talk, but my lacrosse family is amazing, and a great group of folks, great group of women, great group of supportive moms, great group of supportive dads, and truly our family, my husband and I's and Anthony's family. In addition, just family, having yourself surrounded by family. I'm honored that two of my nieces are here today that I adore. I have a great nephew here that she's holding that's a couple weeks old, my 5th grade nephew. I have, like I said, several family members watching. I have a nephew here. My stepson was able to come for a while. So I think being surrounded by a good family also makes you the person you are, and I'm blessed and thankful, and it's helped contribute to my skills that I'll be able to bring to you as a county attorney. Most importantly, I want to say that part of that is having yourself a good, very immediate family. And I can't thank my husband enough, Tony. He is present, and he oftentimes sacrificed his professional career for my professional career advancement. And I know you've done that, Tony, and I appreciate that, and I love you for that, and I love you for always being supportive. And then my amazing son, Anthony, who's here. He is an incredible young man. He's going to be one of our magnificent leaders in the future. And thank you. I love you, and you're absolutely amazing, and you're the best thing in our lives. So thank you, buddy. We just love you to death. Kind of coming back to you all, I am humbled. I'm humbled that you are willing to consider me. I hope you still want to after this long talk. I'm humbled from the support of the community.
I'm down to about 95%
95,
now, so
okay.
you keep...
Okay. How about if I say you're the greatest chair?
Yeah,
Does that help?
Oh, right back up there.
Right
Perfect.
back up there. But thank you for this opportunity. I just want to end with, I will not disappoint you.
All right, thank you so much. All right, we'll bring it up here for some discussion, and then I will move the adoption. So who would like to kick us off? Commissioner Vanderwerf.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. Diana, wow, just fantastic. I just want you to know, but I have actually shared this with you personally. I support your promotion to county attorney without reservation. In the short time that we've had an opportunity to work together, I have seen the brilliance in your deliberations and your guidance and counsel to the Board of County Commissioners. I have no doubt it's been very similar to the rest of the county, and I really look forward to working with you. I think I will also make a point that it's always a team effort, right? So I am also looking forward to Amy in her new role, you in your new role. And also, I think it's always appropriate to thank Henry Yankowski for the great work that he has done for the county over the years. And in helping to guide us, the board, but really the county at large, in an easy transition as we go to new leadership in the senior staff. These are also very important things. And to have the kind of talented people such as yourself to allow us to do that transition it's just important for the health of the community at large. So I really look forward to that. And then the last comment that you made, that really hit me, that you will not disappoint. Thank you for that. That one sentence, I think, embodies your commitment to do the best you absolutely can in supporting the citizens of El Paso County and making sure that we stay healthy and get guidance so that we can navigate the tough waters that always come, whether they be litigation issues or anything else. And I just thought that was a fantastic statement. And I could tell it was from the heart.
Thank you.
So I look forward to working with you. And by the way, I think we're going to have reception. I look forward to meeting the family, because I don't think I've met the family. So I hope to have an opportunity to do that. So thanks again. Look forward to many great years working with you.
Thank you.
Commissioner Brimmer.
Thank you. You know, the legal profession uses the word counsel, and I think that's incredibly appropriate, particularly in the context of the role of the county attorney. We rely on you to give us counsel. Our department heads rely on you to give us counsel that keeps not only us safe, but the community at large safer, healthier, and by the book. And that's it. There's an incredible amount of security in knowing that the person providing that counsel also has another word that commonly goes along with the word counsel, which is wise. I am looking forward to continuing to receive wise counsel from you, and I believe that will also be it is the precedent you have already set with your team, and I'm just honored that you're in this position and looking forward to working with you.
Thank you.
Commissioner Williams.
You know, of all the attorneys in my life, Mark's not number one, my husband's not number one, but I think I may have to make you number one now.
Thank you. Thank you.
I've
Thank
been
you.
there. It's great. Yeah, it's great.
Mark tried to get there one day, but but we appreciate your willingness to take on this role. It's very, very important to the county. We're developing a new leadership team here. We're going to lose Henry, and so we have Amy, and we'll have you, and all the wonderful leaders, our department heads, that already do such a good job. I'm just really excited to see what the next few years bring, and appreciate, too, your wise counsel, and always being honest with both sides of what we should consider on an issue.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Commissioner Gonzalez.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. So I think the number was brought up earlier. So of the 2,850 or so county employees, the county commissioners only have 2 that work for us directly. And I think we've made 2 outstanding hires in the last couple of weeks, with Amy as the new administrator and you as our new, after our vote, county attorneys. And these are outstanding choices. I have to admit, initially, I was a little torn between you or our wonder kid, Mr. 98 percentile, Steve Klafke. But it became apparent he'd been reading your quotes, that whole constant effort and frequent mistakes. He was only getting half of that, so we've got to stop those mistakes part and maybe be up there next time. But this ended up being a very easy choice for us, because you've just been so wonderful. The little over 2 years that I've worked with you is very evident. You're very capable and very able to do this job. So thank you and congratulations.
Thank you.
Yeah, it's absolute no-brainer. And that sort of sounds flippant in some way, but really it's not. It's a testament to who you are. Amy was talking earlier about one word to sort of sum you up, and I'll tell you the word I had, at least early on here, was intimidating. And here's why. Here's why a little bit intimidating to me, because I think you are so smart, and you are so articulate, and you have this tenacious dedication to getting at the truth and to doing it right. And to doing it right every single time. That's a lot for somebody that's supposed to be your boss to be able to live up to on a daily basis. Because I think one of the things that none of us ever want to do, I mean, you talked about doing the job great for us. We don't ever want to let you down either. That's crucially important to us. And I think that's demonstrated even further when you are so smart and you're so articulate and you have this tenacious dedication to getting at the truth and to doing it right every single time. For me, I think you are an outstanding attorney. You are an outstanding county employee that's dedicated to the citizens of El Paso County, but beyond all of that, you are an even better person. And that's what made this choice an absolute no-brainer. I can't tell you how excited I am and how honored I am that you accepted the challenge from us. I know you're going to do great things, not just for us, but for this entire county. So with that, I move the resolution to approve the appointment of Diana K. May as the new county attorney.
I'll second.
All right, that was moved and seconded by the entire board. How about that? And so with that, I will call the roll. Commissioner Bremer.
Aye.
Commissioner Vanderwerf.
Aye.
Commissioner Williams.
Aye.
Commissioner Gonzalez.
Aye.
The chair votes aye. That passes unanimously.
Thank you all very much. Thank you. Thank you.
All right, we are going to stand in a recess until 11:15 to go have some cake and punch and take a picture.
Thank you.